Hello everyone, and welcome to SUNUP. I'm Lyndall Stout. We join you this week from Harper County in the middle of the widespread damage caused by a massive wildfire earlier in the month. A little later in the show, we'll talk with those affected and hear about the incredible outpouring of support from across Oklahoma and around the country. But first, a progress report on the wheat crop. Here's SUNUP's Dave Deacon and our Extension Small Grain Specialist, David Marburger.
As we move through March, the wheat crop's moving along too. And David, where are we with the Oklahoma wheat crop?
Well, right now I'd say the Oklahoma wheat crop, it's hanging in there right now. We could definitely use a rain in a lot of places. In terms of the growth staging, we're seeing anywhere, it's actually quite a bit of a wide range, anywhere from the northern parts of the state where we may be getting just into Feek 6 or the jointing growth stage, to areas in the southern part of the state where we're actually seeing some heading on some of our varieties.
Now, down in the southern part of the state, there's also been some talk of some disease pressure too.
Yeah, actually just the other day we had a report of some stripe rust in that area, and it's likely going to be a little bit more widespread than maybe what we think. So just getting out there and scouting and seeing if we have that particular disease. It's not really widespread at the moment that we know of, but again, just getting out and seeing if you have that disease or not.
Now, you did mention things are starting to dry up a little bit. Are there parts of the state that are more susceptible to the dry and the growth right now?
Well, yeah, actually overall across the whole state here, where we're at, where we're beginning stem elongation and we're actually moving into heading, during that time we're actually using quite a bit of water. The amount of water we're using increases rapidly. The rains that we got in January and into February have kind of helped keep us moving along. Now we're really using a lot of water, and if we were to go out and dig under a lot of those plants, there's not a lot of water, if any, underneath there, so we could definitely use a rain here very soon. Otherwise, we're going to start moving backwards. A lot of the wheat, when you drive around, it still has a pretty good color in a lot of areas, but if we don't catch some rains here soon, we're slowly going to start working back. As we're moving in from stem elongation up into heading, the susceptibility of the crop to freeze, our risk, it definitely goes up. So it just depends on when that freeze event occurs, where the growth stage of the plants are, and then how cold does it actually get and for how long, and then from there we'll be able to better determine what was the impact of the freeze injury.
We're actually here at the demonstration plots on the agronomy farm where you have all of the varieties that are planted in Oklahoma. Yes. And this last year, a lot of producers were planting OSU varieties.
Yeah, actually the wheat variety report from USDA NASS just came out here really very recently, in the top 5 varieties that were planted throughout Oklahoma were OSU varieties, and Gallagher being the one on about 20% of our seeded acres. And I think that's a big testament to Dr. Carver and his crew, as well as the wheat improvement team, on developing very good varieties. And but a lot of those varieties on the list, there are a lot of other good varieties from public and our private institutions across the state. And it's about finding a variety that's going to fit, that works well on their farm, fits within their management style throughout the state. And again, there's a number of varieties out there that can help them do that.
Well, thank you very much, David. And for more information on that, go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.